Let's talk about what it really means to be a Navy SEAL. We're gonna go way beyond the movies today, beyond all the myths, to understand the true, lifelong cost of earning that Trident. We're following the entire journey, from that first cold morning on the beach, right up to the last day in uniform, to see what the price of admission really is. It all starts with this one simple, brutal idea. When you show up for SEAL training, who you were before means nothing. Your college degree? Don't care. Your high school football trophies? Irrelevant. The instructors are there to answer just one question, and they start asking it the second you step off the bus. So the first stage of this test is the legendary selection process, BUDS/S. And the whole time, there's this one thing looming over you, watching every move you make. An infamous piece of brass, the bronze bell. Ring it 3 times, and your dream is over. Just like that. Okay, so picture it. Day 1. Your head's shaved, and you're standing on the beach in California with 185 other guys. Every single one of them is an absolute stud. They're convinced they've got what it takes. They are the best of the best from all over the country. But get this, within just a few weeks, 151 of them will walk up to that bell and quit. Gone. The training is literally designed to find your breaking point. You're running 6 kilometers in soft sand that just eats every step you take. You're swimming 3 kilometers in the Pacific until your skin is literally tearing off your heels. You're carrying a 90-kilo log with your crew, and you learn the first rule fast. If one of you fails, all of you pay the price. And you see it happen. The strongest guy in your class, the one who could just crank out push-ups like it was nothing, he quits on day 9. He just quietly walks up to the bell, drops his helmet with the others, and rings it 3 times. And that sound, that metallic clang, just echoes across the compound. It's a constant reminder of how easy it is to fail. And to make it even worse, the instructors put hot coffee and donuts right next to the bell. A warm, easy way out, just sitting there tempting you. And then comes Hell Week. 5.5 days. 132 straight hours with only about 4 hours of sleep total. It is nonstop. Freezing water, explosions, instructors screaming impossible orders. You run over 300 kilometers. By the 3rd day, you're literally hallucinating. And the numbers are just staggering. 75% of the guys who even make it to Hell Week quit. You don't get through it because you're strong. You get through it because some part of your brain just refuses to let you stop moving. But here's the thing. Surviving all of that, earning the Trident, that isn't the finish line. Nope, that was just the audition. Now you're a rookie operator, and you're about to find out that the real challenge, it's only just begun. You finish BUD/BS and then another 26 weeks of training, diving, shooting, demolitions, you name it. Then finally, they hand you the Trident. But when you get to your first SEAL team, you're a nobody, the lowest man on the totem pole. Your job is to carry the heaviest gear, clean weapons that aren't even yours, and keep your mouth shut while you learn from the veterans, the guys with the scars and the stories. And as you start deploying, you notice something starts to change in you. You start to feel like 2 different people are living in your head. There's the operator, who can clear a room in 3 seconds flat, and then there's the civilian, who can't even have a quiet dinner out without automatically scanning every single exit and sizing up every person as a potential threat. A split starts to form. On your 3rd deployment, that split becomes a canyon. Your team is going after a high-value target. Intel said he was alone. Well, Intel was wrong. There's a woman and a child. The target grabs the kid, uses him as a human shield, and starts reaching for a weapon. Your teammate has a split second to decide. He takes the shot. The bullet misses the child by inches. He's okay. In the official report, the line reads, "The child is not physically injured." But that one word, physically, it just haunts you for months. It feels like a lie, like it's covering up a deeper wound that you can't see, but you know is there, for the child and for you. As you move up the ranks, the weight on your shoulders changes. You're not just the trigger puller anymore. Now you're a leader. You're responsible for planning the missions, and more importantly, for the lives of the men you're leading. And here's the reality they never show you in the movies. The job isn't constant action. It's paperwork, it's planning, it's mind-numbing preparation. You're basically an administrator who sometimes has to go kick in a door. But all that boring stuff, the training plans, the gear maintenance, it's what keeps your guys alive. You learn pretty quickly that the teams who cut corners are the ones who come home with fewer men. And by this point, your own body is a mess. Your knees sound like a bag of rocks from all the parachute landings. Your back is shot from hauling 35-kilo packs through mountains. And you've got permanent hearing loss in one ear from a breaching charge that went off just a little too close. So you make Chief Petty Officer. This is maybe the most important rank in the teams.
You get a new platoon commander, a fresh-faced lieutenant, a decade younger than you with 0 combat time. He's smart, but he's green. So your job is to take his plans and turn them into missions that will actually work, all without getting anyone killed and without ever making him feel like you're the one who's really in charge.
But the heaviest price you pay in this career, it's not paid on some dusty battlefield. It's paid in the quiet of your own home, where that operator mindset you need to survive over there just doesn't belong. But you can't seem to turn it off. You know, some estimates put the divorce rate in the SEAL community as high as 90%. 90. And it's not just the deployments. It's because every time you come back, a little piece of the person you were is gone. And it's been replaced by something harder, something more vigilant that your own family starts to not recognize. You find yourself standing in your own backyard at 3 a.m, just scanning the trees for threats that you know aren't there. Your son, he stops asking when you're coming home. He just starts marking days off on a calendar silently. You can feel the connection starting to fray. And then comes the moment that hurts more than any bullet ever could. Your little girl brings home a drawing from school. It's a family portrait, and you're not in it. And when you ask her why, she just says her teacher told her to draw the people who live in her house. And in her 7-year-old mind, you don't live there anymore. You're just a visitor. And that kind of pain, man, they never train you for that. So you get to the twilight of your career, 25 years in. You're a Master Chief now, one of the top enlisted guys in the Navy, and this is where the final bill comes due. This is when you really tally it all up. Your body is just a walking catalog of damage. We're talking 2 knee replacements, a fused vertebra in your back, a constant ringing in your ears that has basically become the new sound of silence, a shoulder that's held together with titanium. You go for a run with a knee brace on and your headphones blasting just to drown out the ringing. But honestly, the physical stuff doesn't even compare to the emotional toll. You start going to more funerals for your brothers. And the hardest ones, they're not for the guys killed in action. They're for the men who survived all the wars overseas, only to come home and lose the war inside their own heads. That's a different kind of grief, and it's a heavy, heavy weight to carry. After you finally retire, you try to mentor the young guys coming up, and you warn them. You tell them that Trident on their chest, it's the most important thing they will ever earn. But it is also the most dangerous thing they will ever carry, because if you let it, it will consume your entire identity. It will become the only thing you are. And now, after seeing this whole journey, we get to the final and maybe the most haunting part of it all. This whole thing, this entire journey of pain and sacrifice, it just never stops. It's a cycle. Because right now, on that same beach in California, there's a new class of 180 guys standing in the dark. They're cold, they're scared, and every single one of them is dreaming of earning that Trident. They've seen all the movies. They are absolutely certain that they will never, ever ring that bell. They have no idea what it really costs. They don't know about the marriages that won't make it past the 4th deployment. They don't know about their kids drawing with a missing dad, or the titanium joints, or the constant ringing in their ears. They don't know that they're starting down a path to become ghosts in their own lives, carrying around memories they can't talk about in bodies that will give out way too soon. They only know one thing for sure: they will not quit. They're convinced they will be different. Most of them won't make it, but a few will. And they will earn that Trident, and they will pay a price they can't even begin to comprehend right now. They don't know the full cost. But after all this, now you do. And that leaves us with one last question to think about. What then does it really mean to be a hero?